we're going to get this meeting started. I'm going to call the meeting to order at 5:30, and today is Tuesday, March 3rd. And can you please read the roll?
Baker is present. Comstock. Crombie.
Here.
Drangler.
Here.
Jacobs.
Here.
Owens.
Here.
Rosas.
Here.
And we have quorum.
All right, thank you. Next on the agenda is the approval of the minutes for February 17th, 2026. Do we have a motion to approve the minutes?
So moved.
Okay, do we have a second?
Second.
Okay, so we have a motion and a second. Any comments before we? Okay, so for those that want the minutes to be approved, say aye.
Aye. Aye.
Aye. Those that don't want the minutes to be approved, say nay. All right. So the minutes are have been approved. Citizen appearance, public comment. I know we have people in the audience and people online. Do we have anybody that would like to speak on something that's not on the agenda? All right, then. What I'm going to do, though, is we do have one person does want to speak about the closed item agenda. So after we finish with the council liaison, community member or committee member reports, then I'm going to call this person up before we go into closed session. So, council liaison, committee members reports. Do we have anybody that has anything they'd like to report on up here? Oh, okay. All right, then. So I am going to, did you say something? Oh. Okay, so under new business, first of all, before I read what's under new business, I'm going to call Sunshine Anderson up to the podium.
Thank you, Madam President. All right. Good evening, Mayor and Council. My name is Sunshine Anderson. I live at 1442 Thoreau Drive here in the beautiful 3rd District of Sun Prairie. I am here to offer a few thoughts as you enter tonight's closed session to discuss the scope and feasibility of a management performance audit of the City Administrator's Office. As much as I like seeing you all, I'd rather not spend my time at all of these meetings, but I am back today with hope. When you made the referral to discuss this topic, some of you compared the situation to Pandora's box. I found that interesting. Pandora opened the box and released the ills of the world, but do you remember what was left in that box? Hope. If this is another box, then let us address any ills and foster the remaining hope, because you know we will need it over the coming months. In the past 2 weeks, over 24 current and former employees of the city have contacted me in thanks that I spoke up. A similar number of community members have also reached out to me, including several people I had never spoken to before. That amount of support has been overwhelming in a positive way and a reminder of why I am spending time on this. I cautioned you in November that you would lose many talented staff due to possible mismanagement of limited and debated data. We have unfortunately seen those losses happen, and I expect the trend could continue if we don't see a change. However, an audit could bring staff much-needed hope. I debated sharing this tonight, but as a taxpayer, I think it's a fair point to raise. When I took that community survey, there were 2 things I remember checking. One was I was an absolute yes to support a referendum, but that data was a snapshot in October, and we need to remember that. I'm really struggling to decide now, and I honestly don't know how I'm going to vote just yet. The other thing I selected on the survey was in areas to seek reductions. I checked administration, understanding that to mean the city or the roles in the city administrator's office. I know that term is open to some interpretation, but to interpret it only as department leadership instead of looking closer to the top seems disingenuous. No level of this organization is above examination. I have wondered for months whether we actually need both a chief of staff and an assistant city administrator. This isn't intended as an attack. Those are high salary positions, and I don't know why we need both as a resident and taxpayer. An audit could provide clarity and hopefully settle that question or find ways to consolidate and save us some money. Your legal counsel will look out for the interests of the city. Attorney McDaniel is excellent in her role, and I respect her service to this city. I also worry that the city's interest is to avoid an audit in case it unearths serious issues. And just so it is said, the reference to my comment last meeting containing a demonstrably false claim is disappointing, but I understand the need to posture while pieces of it are still settled or litigated. I'm a resident who's concerned about how much has already been spent on settlements and suits against the city by former employees. I believe an audit can also help prevent future acts leading to these kinds of costs. Finally, I'll remind you that including tonight, you only have 3 more nights of meetings before this community goes and has that referendum vote. And absentee ballots will begin rolling in even sooner. As a reminder, go vote. The window to act and possibly influence votes is brief, but could make a huge difference in how our organization handles either referendum outcome. Thank you for all of your service to the community and for your time tonight. I wish you a constructive conversation, and I hope you will move this process forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Sunshine. All right. Under new business, adjourn into closed session pursuant to Wisconsin State Statute 19.861C, considering employment, promotion, compensation, or performance evaluation data of any public employee over which the governmental body has jurisdiction or exercises responsibility. Discussion on the scope and feasibility of a possible management performance audit of the city administration, and G, conferring with legal counsel for the governmental body who is rendering oral or written advice concerning strategy to be adopted by the body with respect to litigation in which it is likely to become involved. Discussion on the scope and feasibility of a possible management performance audit of the city administration. So do we have a motion to go into closed session? Okay. Okay, so we have a motion and a second. Can you please read the roll?
Baker.
Aye.
Comstock. Crombie.
Aye.
Ringler. Jacobs.
Aye.
Owens.
Aye.
Rosas.
Aye.
And that passes 7-0.
Okay, so we'll be going into closed session. So we were in closed session, and now I'd like to entertain a motion that we complete our closed session after the council meeting. And so do I have a motion that we go into recess?
So moved.
I'll
Okay,
second.
And we have a motion and a second. And do we have to read the roll?
You don't need to do roll.
I didn't think so. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we are in recess now. Okay, so we're gonna go back into open session. Do we have a motion
So move.
on what we want when?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Back in open session.
Yeah, we have to make the motion. What?
Go back to open
And
session.
That's what I just said.
Oh.
Yeah. Mhm.
It's on still.
So do we have a motion from
I
what
just
we
made a
talked
motion.
about?
Yeah.
Madam President, I don't know if Kason has got us back live yet. Do you want me to go
okay.
check real quick?
Okay.
Does he know we're here?
He went home.
I thought he did. but-
Is he awake?
He's got tired.
I'm just impressed that those two.
I
are
thought it
still
was
here.
Mark
What-
yelling, but it was Kathleen.
We were chit-chatting and I was watching some KU basketball.
What basketball?
Kansas,
Oh yeah.
Bill Self got ejected.
Who did?
Their head coach. Kansas basketball got ejected.
Is
Mark
he-
has informed me he was leaps ahead of me and we're already back and connected.
Oh, okay, thank you. So we're going back into open session. Does anybody have a motion on Emily Comstock?
Thank you, Madam President. We, as a result of the concern that was raised by a former employee, we have taken the time to discuss that as a council, and we feel as though that those issues that were raised have given us really a good opportunity to take a look at how we are performing, not only as a council, but how we are performing with senior management team. So with that, which I believe is a a very positive step forward. So with that, I thank the former employee for all that was done there to help us move forward. And I believe that this will be a way for us to do that. And as a result of that referral for management performance audit, I'm going to move that we direct the city attorney to engage a facilitator for a new strategic plan developed between the council and the executive leadership team to ensure an alignment of goals as the city moves forward.
Okay,
I'll
do-
second that.
Okay, so we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All right, so can you please,
Roll.
we'll just,
Roll.
yeah, we'll do a roll call for this.
I am happy to call the roll. I'm just going to go around the room because I forgot to grab a sheet from the clerk before
Fine.
I told her she could go home. Comstock,
Aye.
Rosas,
Aye.
Owens,
Aye.
Crombie,
Aye.
Jacobs,
Aye.
Baker,
Aye.
Drangler.
Aye.
That passes 7-0 because I now can count you.
All right. Next on the agenda is the report of the council president. At this time, I don't have anything to report. And then we have report of the city administrator next.
I will defer, Madam President. Thank you.
Okay. Do we have any referrals? Okay. Can I entertain a motion to adjourn the meeting?
So moved.
Okay. So we've got Alder Baker and Alder
Second.
Comstock seconded. Okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any denials? Nobody wants to stay here? All right, motion.